everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So many of you guys liked my morning routine video from last week, so I thought this week I would make kind of a teacher makeup tutorial. This, I would say, probably takes me about 15 to 20 minutes to do in the morning. Pre-COVID, I would have just thrown on some lipstick and mascara and been out the door. But now, because we're wearing a mask all day, I'm not really wearing lipstick as much. And I like to do a little bit something on the eyes just to make me look a little bit more awake, since this is the only feature that people pretty much get to see all day. Yeah, I only use like a few products. Some of them are more like drugstore price, some of them are from Sephora, but these things I bought and they last and they work, so I really enjoy them. I'll try and leave the links below for all the products that I'm using today, but let's get started. Okay, first things first, we gotta take off these glasses. I still do wear glasses even when I do my makeup and for school. 2 days of the week we have workout club, so that's when I'll wear contacts, but pretty much the makeup's the same. I'm just gonna tie my hair back, which is super cute, scrunchy. Oh Lord, look at that, so gross. Luckily now I can tuck it behind my ear, kind of, and then you can't see it at all. There we go. Okay, first things first, I start with the eyes, and I need to prep them using this Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. Ooh, I feel like a beauty girl. So this primer just goes right on the lid, like that. And then I just use my finger. I did wash my hands before filming or starting to film, so they should be clean. And honestly, for a lot of things, I just use my fingers, which is just the quickest way to do it sometimes. So I just rub this all over my whole eyelid there and just give that a second to dry, and then I set it with a color that's close to my skin tone. So this one, I mean, this is just a MAC like build it yourself palette, but this color is called Blanc, and it is the color that pretty much matches my skin tone exactly. So that's the one I'm gonna use, and I just use this e.l.f. flat brush, you can see how dirty it is, to put it all over my eyelid. Now I have hooded eyes, so I can't really do much in terms of like crazy makeup things. This eye makeup's not gonna be crazy, it's just a neutral situation because I just feel like that's easy, it goes with everything, and I don't really need to change it up. So this is gonna go all over my eyelids. I'm using my phone as a mirror here, and what I want to do is pat this in instead of swiping it. What I find is if I swipe it, especially mostly in here and on the edge where the skin folds, I'll get like lines in the folds and then it doesn't set properly, and then I've got these lines everywhere. So this is probably the longest part of the whole makeup routine because I just want to be very careful, but I'm putting this all over the lid just like that, right up to my eyebrows. Again, this is just a skin color tone. So now the other eye, and you can see that's why I use up so much of this color. I'm really down to the pan here, and you'll notice my face kind of looks instantly even because I do have rosacea on my face. I have a lot of redness on my face. You can see it here on my cheeks, on my nose, a bit on my forehead, not so much on my chin, but my eyelids are also quite red as well. Anyway, that's pretty much done, looking good. Next for the eyes, and the only real like color to put on the eyes is going to be, I'm just trying to think which one I want to use today. So I really like, I have this ColourPop palette, the Sailor Moon one. If you don't know, I'm obsessed with Sailor Moon. I like this color a lot. I don't know if the color's coming off on camera. It's kind of like it's like a light brown, peachy kind of color. That one's really nice. But I usually either use that one or I'll use this brown color. It's from MAC as well. Don't know the name, it might be soft brown. Anyway, I'll use this or I'll use a combination of both. So I think today, just depending on what I'm wearing, if I'm wearing something more pink peach, then maybe I'll just do that guy there. But if not, I'll just do both of them. So today I'll do both. So all I'm doing is like this in this one, and then same thing in the other one. And then you do a little of the excess. Watch that fall. And then this is just kind of this dome fluffy brush situation. This is from ColourPop too. And so all I do is like, I basically keep my eyes open like this, and I find my crease and just rub that windshield wiper motion. Now this should be fairly smooth to do because I've already laid down that one color. So there's that. And again, back to both colors. And you can keep your eye open and just go back and forth. Now this guy is more concentrated in the center right now, so I need to, okay, I have to do this, sorry, on a mirror, because I'm gonna screw this up. So I'm just going back and forth, back and forth. And this, I don't mind. It's looking more of that peachy pink color, and that's totally fine. I don't mind. But if you feel like it's too peachy pink, just go back into like a light brown color and neutralize it a little bit. And honestly, I'm not really paying attention as to like if it's getting on the kind of like the top of my lid or not. If it does, great. If it doesn't, that's fine too. But just gives a little bit of depth to the eyes. Sometimes if I feel like this color and the neutral color we put down aren't really blending well, I will actually go back into my little neutral color with this brush because it already has stuff on it, the other color. And then I'll just go back and close and just on the edge. So not touching, not like in the crease there, but just on the edge. Just go and smooth things out a little bit. Just like that. I'm just gonna double check in the mirror. Looking good to me. The next step would be eyeliner. Now, eyeliner can be optional. You could just put some mascara on and be done, and that's great. I like just some eyeliner just to define my eyes a little bit more. For this look, a brown eyeliner would be amazing. I just don't have one at the moment, but I really, really like the Fenty Fly Liner. This eyeliner is the best eyeliner I've ever used. I don't know if I've said this, but I do have combination skin and I also have oily eyelids. So things need to last, and that Urban Decay primer is amazing. And then I also use this Fenty Fly Liner. It is so good. So I probably should get this in brown as well, but for now we'll just do some black. And so this is gonna be hard to do on camera like this. Just a thin line, okay? And do not pull at your skin. That is how you get crow's feet, and you're stretching that thin skin. It's so thin and it stretches so easily. So a lot of the time, I'm gonna attempt to do this without the mirror for a second. I will literally keep my eye open like this and just follow the lash line like that. I can't do this like this. I have to do it in a mirror, but you get what I'm saying. Follow your lash line, keep it thin, but we all know the old wives' tale, you know, trying to get them even. We want them to be twins, but they might end up looking like sisters, and we have to be okay with that. Just like that. So now, gotta try and do the other side. This eye always goes really well. This one always gets messed up. I feel like I already messed up. Not bad. Now, it's just personal preference when it comes to liner, whether, oh no, I broke it. Get back in there, you nasty. It is personal preference what you would like to do. I just do this simple along the lash line situation because it's easy and quick. If you are more proficient at doing a wing is totally appropriate. Totally up to you. I just know I'll screw it up and I'll be spending way longer trying to get those wings perfect than I need to. So that's it for that. Then it's time for some mascara. So the mascara that I've been really enjoying lately is this Milk Kush mascara. There are other great ones out there. This one I really enjoy, and actually this I got in the Sephora birthday gift for this year. So if you haven't signed up for Sephora's emails, you can get your birthday gift, and this is one of the options with a milk like cheek stain and lip stain. So mascara time. This one I find works well. You can put on lots of layers and not like worry about it clumping up. It lasts a long time too, and I find I don't have issues with it rubbing off or like coming down here up there. Again, I find with just setting a base with primer helps a lot with those things. Again, personal preference, you could curl your lashes. I, number one, am always way too scared to use that thing. I have it and I will do it from time to time, but just for every day, I'm like, ugh, especially when I'm rushing. Again, this is like quick makeup that you can do in the morning, right? So it's just whatever you have and want the time for. I like to sleep as much as possible and do as little as possible in the morning. Cute. We're almost done with the eyes. The last thing is the little inner corner highlight. That is like the signature touch. And so I have this teeny tiny brush from Morphe. It's the M213. Love this little thing. And I'm going back into this Sailor Moon palette. This is new. This is not something I've had for a while, but I have just been loving this color, Silver Millennium. It's amazing. And it like layers beautifully. So I will just take a whole bunch of that and go right in my inner corner there. And I'll kind of drag it out to that whole like tear, like where the pink is of my eye there. I will just put it all there. And it's just such a nice, now that's like subtle. And then you just dip in again and boom. Look at that. Oh, dang. Just brings so much light in. Like, look at the difference. This guy here, boom, boom, boom. First layer is cute. I just love me some glitter and shine. So I gotta go in for the second layer. Cute. Okay, that in total took me 10 minutes. So that's like nothing. Now, I am very blessed, and I know I am blessed. I'm acknowledging that, to have these beautiful caterpillars here. My eyebrows are very low maintenance. I just take off a little here and underneath there when I need to. And so I don't really ever fill them in, and they just stay the way they are. But sometimes they get long and I do have to trim them. But like right now they're kind of in an in-between stage. So I'm gonna use a brow gel. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel, I guess. Medium brown. This might be too warm for my hair color, my skin tone. You can see my eyebrows are quite dark, but they're like cool toned. But this just warms them up a little bit, and this just keeps my eyebrows in place. And so you never, with this brand new out of the thing, don't start here. You're gonna get too much here. We don't want a lot here. So I always start like where my eyebrows are fullest and drag it this way. And then with whatever's left over is then you start creeping your way to the front. So I just do that. Honestly, maybe it doesn't even make a difference, but the only thing I use it for really is just to keep my eyebrows secure and they're not like going all over the place. Because sometimes when my eyebrow hairs are long, they get everywhere. And just keep those in place. Okay, next is gonna be skin. Now, I do not like wearing a lot of things on my face. Pre-COVID, I don't really wear foundation. I just don't really like the way it feels on my skin a lot of the times. And I've tried to go like the beauty guru route and do like, you know, all of your liquids and then all of your powders and then some setting spray. And I just find the makeup doesn't really sit on my face nicely. Liquids usually sit nice on my face, but of course with an oily skin type like I do in my T-zone specifically, it breaks down and fades away. And so I try not to use too many powders and I'll just use liquids, but more so creams. I find creamier products work better. So right now I've got a bit of maskne, and not that it matters. I mean, it just depends on how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling a little bit self-conscious and I know I'm going to the staff room to eat and like everyone's gonna see my face, then I will make sure to have a little bit of something on. But honestly, like half the time I don't wear anything on my face, but I'll just show you what I do anyway. I have this set from Fenty Beauty. I'm in love with Rihanna, and so I'm just in love with her skincare line and her beauty line. It is so, so good. But I bought this trio. So there's like different sets based on skin tone. So this is the light one. So there's a contour color, there's a highlight color, and then like a shimmer highlight color. This highlight color is really beautiful too. And if I'm feeling it, I might put some on, but on a normal day, all I'll do, and because these are pretty flat, they're just red. This one I might not touch because this is in one of my rosacea zones. So if I put it here, I'm gonna have to put makeup on basically all over here. My chin is the easiest place to put makeup on because it is not as red with rosacea. So I can kind of get away with just doing that area. So this guy, all I'm gonna do is just sit it, like push it over those areas. And on a particular bad day, like I'm gonna cover this guy up, I'll show you. If I have one that is like red and raised and flared kind of thing, I will use, this Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. Now I got this in like the lightest shade. I think this is the lightest shade because if I was doing a full face, I would put this like here, but I don't really, again, like to wear much. So this I'll put down first because it's really light, and then I will go back over it when kind of this dries and settles and puts this on. So I'll show you, just take a little bit. And if there's like, I'll do this one too, and here. So I want them to sit a little bit and almost dry a little bit before I blend them out, because it's a little bit more stuck onto the skin, and I'm not just basically putting stuff on and wiping it away. I mean, you should use a brush or a beauty blender, but honestly, sometimes in the morning I do not have time, so fingers it is. And I'm just gonna lightly wipe that down. You can see it's not bad. It is lighter than here. So I will end up putting maybe just some here, just so that the bottom half of my face then has makeup and will match kind of the top half of my face. So these guys, I'm just gonna let them go a little bit. Now I'm just patting. Here I could swipe a little bit because they're lower. Here I just want to pat, and I don't want to move around the product too much. I will like kind of spread this other stuff, like the excess that's on my finger right now, I will spread it, but directly over those kind of breakout areas, I just want to pat. And there was a lot on that one. You can see how like white my finger is. So I'm just gonna go over here, give those other guys some extra coverage, put it up here where I didn't have anything at all. And we don't want it to just stop abruptly too. So I wanna fade this into the bottom half of my face here. Not bad, but I'm gonna put some of this because this is darker. We've blended that pretty well. So I do want to set this a little bit. It's just a fluffy natural brush, and I just put a little bit on here. Always like, you know, get rid of that excess, and then I would just pat this as well. No swiping because we don't want to remove the product. This color is like, again, close to my skin tone. It's the Mineralized Skin Finish by MAC, and it's in light. And that's about it. I don't want to put any more than that because I don't want to look powdery, and I just want it to look kind of as natural as possible. Most days I would be done here, but I want to show you a trick that if you want to wear lipstick, this is how you should wear it, okay? My trick for always wearing lipstick and having it last long, always, always, always. Remember this from earlier? That primer, you put this on your lips, okay? Now hear me out. A primer for your eyelids, right, makes your makeup last forever, right? Well, primer you put on your lips and you rub it in everywhere, and it's gonna make your lipstick last all day. So I do this trick when I wear regular lipstick and I need it to last. Like, let's say if I'm going to, I mean, not now, but if I was going to like a wedding or like a special event where I'm gonna be eating food, then I will do this trick and use regular lipstick. I also do this for my liquid lip wearing days too, but I will say this stuff is so dry to put on your lips. It literally sucks the moisture out of it. So make sure before you do this, you've got like lots of water in your system. You put on lots of lip chap or balms all day long for your lips before you do this. So anyway, I've done that and I've just moved it around, okay? And then you go in with your lipstick or liquid lip or whatever of your choice. I'm gonna use this. This is from the Sailor Moon collection, the Ultra Blotted Lip in Bunhead. This again is not meant to be a lipstick, so you don't just keep like layering and layering on. You can just do one layer and then let it sink in. So now this guy's quite pink, so I'm just gonna try and just rub it in. I feel like that just looks like my lips. Okay, not the best color for like this time of year, but a cute color nonetheless. Now it's time to put on my glasses, take my hair down. I'll put on a mask to show you as well. Okay, surprise, I changed the lip color. It just wasn't like fall or winter enough for me, but this is one of my favorite lip colors of all time. It is by MAC and the color is Mare. This was recommended to me by someone that has a much darker skin tone than I do, but she was like, this on me is my lips but better. And she was like, on you, it's gonna look beautiful. This color looks good on every skin tone. So of course she was right. And so anyway, I highly recommend this. So I'm gonna take my hair down. And then I'm gonna get my glasses on. She's looking cute now. And she's still looking cute with the mask on. Also, while I'm here for my glasses wearers, the trick to not fog up your glasses is to push your mask all the way up your nose, put your glasses over your mask, and you will not have foggy glasses. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this little makeup tutorial. It was kind of fun pretending that I was like a beauty guru YouTuber while I filmed this, but this is pretty much what I do every day for my makeup look, and I'll change up kind of the lip or the inner corner if I want to, or maybe even what's going on with the eyeliner, but this is just something quick and easy I can do. I mean, I filmed this whole thing in like 30 minutes. Think about it, like if I just wasn't talking the entire time or trying to explain things, then it would probably only take me like 15 to 20 minutes to do, which is totally fine. So I hope you guys maybe learned something new or took away something from this whole little tutorial, but it was super fun to film. So I hope you guys have a great day and a great week, and we'll see you next time.